Vida in Teshi Kwakupom of Nswam. Now, happy birthday. It's from your Roman rich cousins to you. Happy birthday to you, Selina Mamia Joa Frema. Enjoy your birthday, Selina Mamia Joa Frema of Presbyterian Women's College of Education, Ebri. It's from your mom and Gideon Yambel of Pokwase. Come on. Peace FM. Koyo.
Chairman.
Marche.
Deja.
Boko de.
Yinifi nemo.
Yanti Jai. Yabe musu muda. Yabe mu muda yenishi yanti Jai. Yabe musu muda.
Muda.
Yabe pim so akosa.
Straight.
Na, officially before say.
Oh yeah. Obia. Mimi day na aye hokata. Me say oni great kofata. Ni papa ka baby ma ye compare ni krabia. Nti mimi day na aye ho but Yepim so. Enche bia so incubator na beba. Amen. Nyame wo ebe yi. Amen.
And why you TV, Suitio, radio, social, online, social media platforms, bebre. Agenda 111 and COVID-19 and Marburg ni Ebola. And communities are in Agenda 111. You're starting dubbing.
Chama, you're starting Ochina. They are feeling a president. I can't say Yinfi as a 88 district hospitals.
Yeah.
Not a project implementation committee, finance minister, health minister, power contractors, consultants, biomedical engineers, presidential advisor on health near there. No started a year ago. Now, almost designs, net drawings, bill of quantities near there in every year. You can say here district be here 15 acres of land. Now, yeah, the standard district hospital now per year, now say a think of Fugu Momoko Pensa, no eba.
Yeah.
Maybe how be call or he will see the amount. Obeba be doing crana or he will see Debbie. Utiaman, I just Utiamame. A baby who assassin on the amount of Becona issue, Becona assassin sloop or so. To know some mere validation in areas. Say, I mean, say, your 88 parcels of land fit for purpose, 15 acres, are across 88 districts. And Sana, a home krata sem, and also yet to me, a home krata sem, 88 districts here. And some contractors are on Baye Jumano across the 88 sites, yet to me, I almost services, Ejuma. And consultants, so are supervised projects 88 Nina. Now, Adia Bakwa, na interesting, so they say, who have projects here, who here civil engineers, biomedical engineers, and engineers are who the year 88 at a go. Now Ghana has a biomedical engineers are here war. And one crana only free for the next annual crab 1 year. I'm going to supervise a project. Now I will say sometimes and it's easy in finding the numbers and the people as it looks on paper. And so my win really commencement sika $100 million United States dollars IDF here. China Anopa Nundu Ewa in the Ashanti region. And first project AFIAS. So my penina kasa de nani kwa on a contractor for near the Akasa through them to all the other contractors Juma across the country. Now right after that, also contractors 87 Nakano, we expect them to commence work on various sites. They are yet and they say Omanfu Nina fa Omsunsum entire at the various district levels near Mwao. Na Yankwankunya akwensi debia nti nkomo kakra no ye ne o mine die no
na 88 no ni nyina Brenibeka simultaneously started prekope.
The program is to start all 88 ewa bra ye kwe ye hwesika ye sa kan contractors are yet me program services. The program is almost started ni nyina enko senior ye contract o memo ano first of all your contract be an mobilization we say the mobilization through gift. Until we do be 10-15% our certificate or consultant a validity about project consultant or an validity nafi give it you now that is the program.
Now mobilization send a moma.
Yeah, $100 million United States dollars for the commencement of the first 88.
Yes, but per contract, mobilization send each contractor.
I have to work on the specific numbers for you, but total sum and I give make available is what I have now.
Now, you're say Bakubia is $17 million.
Bakubia civil works near $12.88 million and equipment, state-of-the-art equipment standard. Bakubia money about $4 million. In Tokaboma about 16.88, and they running off to about 17 million.
Now 16.88, 100 million or so.
Oh, Debbie. So multiply 17 by 100 per. I'm saying okay, can call Jamabe 1.7 billion. Say me must near correct. And see 100 million in features here.
Kwajo then I just say and could see a Quentin fit nefia kochoko.
It being a collective effort. Say you be your project. First of all, I was say the BBC and so as on my I was a can do spirit, no. And I did and you I know they am what you started to be a make item I started health insurance and you created and you allowances here develop and you was say you who they are some mind say you bet me I be man I and the first point. Secondly, and near my ben you know me and say here pa baku sika. In the Sikana ban na family so be making sure say after commencement funding we see Sika be flow through gift. Now over there about 3 budget cycles are a bit chia projects in Kabi you bet many says $1.7 billion is just about close to half of what we even raised in our Eurobond MSEP this year. So it's possible say bit to me and raise this as Canada with the GOG funding. But also by making sure say Sikano anyone who was say or more contributed to Sikani now you bet me and Saka says Canada. There was a contractor for Nankasaso and Omampeni Benya time share contractors in There was a contractor for Nankasaso committed say deliver the project in good quality and in good time. And some consultants who be three. And ya fee na Obeka say Ubi a month car will certify ni Ejuma. There are many instances I will say Ubi Ejuma we or train consultants but not certify. Nan komono kwame bi wa wotia and finally local communities. In fact, initially, baby or home because you compare assassin. Bunkum for the assassin or none in front for a bass assassin in your modia. Only Bakudi compensation won't come over here. Ubonu Biababi theatres and men of your him Bakuamin and Abidia assassin we say Jame. Into local communities in the subway. Genuinely Baku never ensure the success. Of course, I bind a provided leadership and I bind I committed say obey to the success of this project. But yeah, I came in Nara. I will see play various roles and they are not succeeding. More media. You know, for the next 12 months. Briefing by briefing, site visit by site visit. Mumu bibina moma aswate. Yes, we have problem be a bema aswate, but in Narano, we must have the objective at the back of our minds. Any paba kune babe money. I will see a tight chain in Piamani.
Kwajoka Brofu Bakumi and Sebi, Bakosi good quality, good time, commencement funding. Good quality in the chess, a beye mana, a jinan and answa, a befata, senya, or see sin Good time, see a beye and 10. Commencement funding, $100 million, a dawai baby fee, a jumana say. Contractors are going to have a break, I say, I bind your moka in TI. Kwajo, some particular project, you move to me a share a bo. Say you could do baby my contractors or send me the certificate I got to her Afini, Busumi Sieni, Busumi Yintria. Met me
I the pass will be assembly so. But any motion is over assembly say. A collective effort. I mean, you have Adibin Fato. And then I'm in Okase. Acquire would bind the amount contractors Edum Pempens will be a Omeyi commencement certificate. Sorry, Omeyi interim payment certificate, IPCs about 8 billion cedis. 8 billion. And there was a mom 8 billion. Because one mom 8 billion now. What Bobby say our banks no, a whole better of Lansea. Sika feel we say Beba road fund money nara a 1.2 billion. Obviously, and yet possible so between the 1.2 billion and 8 billion. And yet possible.
Yeah.
And we have to confront that conversation about Sika ahina ye mobilizable road fund in him. Road fund, how does that add up to 8 billion? And your first question. Here we are. 8 billion here, they are certify you. Cost to completion is another 6 to 7 billion. Acquire and the contractor for Gusu. Cost to completion is another 6 to 7 billion.
Plus 8.
Back to the same question. We have to stop playing ostrich with your road fund in some seminal. Now you to me, making sure say we're adequately funding a road fund. And Sana Ubia pe kwan foforo Until we say some new contracts. Into let's say only number 15 billion. We some new contract now 4 billion cry. That's about 20 billion. 1 billion another 1.2 a year cannot take care of that. Into and command to send and say GPRT for any TUC for any idea. Edibet to point to say it was say a confronting road fund question. Capping it that's when I was see a yifi so. And then secondly, crying I was see to me Mexicana a mupeja. I mean, how much are we paying for road fund? Ebeswana 9 kayen adjusted. Need to me adequate money bit to me a fund there. No, maybe no am fatal. Back in the same place, we are a government of Ghana funding. Chairman, government of Ghana funding it says ne the $200 million national budget and I am on 100. Yet 100 no more grand project I can bear 1.7 billion. Next year budget, if you see a more bear 600 million. So 600 million no a budget. It says we see raises our revenue no.
Yeah.
Ghana revenue for Obama report. Say 10% of GDP. That's about 40 billion Ghana cedis. If we hear breakdown no, Greater Accra region any tier about 82% of taxes. Uko other regions now, Chairman.
Yeah.
So be about 1% thereabouts. It cannot be said all this economic activity because in all these other regions, yet almost you have 1% of total taxes in this country. And you're possible. If we hear data no, 30,000 professionals, lawyers, doctors, accountants, engineers, almost your tax. And now because of national IDR, you merge with tax database 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Afi ye tu so sase omunja bagana ni na afi uche isi ni so ntua ne tax a na no be breaking news say GR for akoto we shop mo and GR for tata obi wa say they say ni na ho no kre so mine na be yi a sa 10% of GDP no they will say boy home model ni na la contribute ye ntumi fa yensa ba ko ndimande na benkum na wo say e contribute ni ye say there bi e no de ye ntua no bia de ne de tete ye ne sa de a ene be ye enti any promise per se say enkoka quantifi abaya committed abaya started take steps also take but ye nyinara wo ofie kurasi bia district hospital any ukrum I say ene ye kwakosi bi ukrum we a GOG project into wuto na wutua no tax returns na was so filing mensada mensayem se wutua aban sika also di tua unia ba ko no ye contractor na o ye adwuma no no na adwuma ngulo aban sabeka says cannot the tua contractor na ukrom na district hospital ni ho no e bia ko ho ta wuti ha na ka say wo de engineer wo ye doctor wo ye lawyer wo ye say wo do de bete ana wo business wo be keep 2 sets of books the adema tax any dia ukura na say wo ntua district hospital na aban si o si ukrom na hwe wo so wa ne wo ma me ne wo papa wo ho no ni si be ye den into a collective effort, Chairman. You best say, seeing in I am more homodin.
You best say, I am more homodin. You need to be the na Yahani bit me. Could you? That's an pay. Yamin Count, so could you pon chroma, Mrashe, Bedrini or Jama of Fossey, Iribi Sansway, Information Minister.
Peace FM.
Yeah, twice you made the sono. You can say a shame said Dr. Franklin, a Seadu Bequain, or a head of disease surveillance, Ghana Health Service, Ebaba Kaya Hon Anope, and I Sansuka say, Pius Enam Hajide, Nanka, or ye Deputy Information Minister, Ewaha Anope. Pius Maje. Boko there. Me ho ye papa nyame adom. Divine selection ye guso. Kaka kamo so abodwe se na efuba.
Kaka.
Uka beard gang no ho ana.
Chama jaun se covid in semia o na
mo abodwe
no. Dumre bi no obekọ salon obekọ baba ko krase yi oti na ye dene. Nti be busumi mienu bi. Bentumi anko salon na ade no fu kakra. Na madam for be na advice say ade no kwa eya ye fenti no nko na mekotumi na akwa say ma ye bearded man yi enti no ye hwe e bia covid no kwa kakra na ye yi ni nyina na ya san ko ye dadem ba we so chama say efe kakra
o efe bibri
o de boma baso na ja ni penyamwa
efe bibri na o ka say covid be koi say be ko say nko doc ni be hu doc ma cha kwa ba
ye nia
boko de
Pajaboko.
And Pachem said, Mr. San Opus, we are Director of Public Health. Our Ghana Health Service. Sorry, because we are Head of Disease Surveillance. But we are Director of Public Health. You know, your Pomodin Seminano, Rebecca is on your table. eka wadwuma home 177,000 jabs of Johnson & Johnson and amount for ebo hu de run pay and no echi no so no mama ya swat say bibi di Marburg and Ebola outbreak apie Cote d'Ivoire na ya ye Ghana ha no I am shishiaba as usual no amount for enim NTRC no obohu say na sabio ignorant information ignorance be cause information why NTRC but mo na yem adwuma yem fiti ase fi 177,000 jobs dey fi yemra Marburg ni Ebola na it is say
yo
medase so
Mamenka say un say president no the vision say you vaccinate 20 million Ghanaians by the end of the year. That was the target.
And no name and care.
Inti you started no vance na koyi somewhere first match they started and at that time no na you were AstraZeneca as the main vaccine at that time.
Yeah.
After that no now you Sputnik. But as I speak now no you were 5 vaccines are in total you have Ghana. In addition to the AstraZeneca and Sputnik no we have Johnson & Johnson and your Pfizer and your Moderna.
Okay.
Now I'm you started this vaccination exercise no. Now your storage capacity no. You can only do 2 to 8 degrees Celsius. Next is we could not store a vaccine below 2 degrees Celsius. It buy any partners no. Now we have that capacity, so we can store vaccines that can an auto-negative vaccines. Now Pfizer and Moderna can be stored in Ghana.
Okay.
But when I say, Ghana is the first country in Africa, say the COVAX facility. No? It didn't come by chance. It's because Ghana has one of the best EPI programs in Africa.
Yeah, you mean the EPI
extended program on immunization.
Extended program.
FM. It started in the chance now. Almost say it may one. It will share Congo DR. They had at that time only 1.5 million doses of the vaccine. And no man they couldn't use it. Yes, they couldn't use it.
Are they?
You see, you need to have with me I deploy how to move it, and the almost system no yes structure sir.
It's saying your system it's yes. The weapon no.
Yes, it's all vaccines are the short time that can expire. You should say which may you sue. Until we had just about 4 weeks to deploy. And they were able to deploy. Let me say all the vaccines are here, no. You could use more than 95% of them.
Okay.
It tells you say Ghana you have a system to do it. It is going forward, no. Well, I said we are still you'll be you are way behind your target. And originally, no, we were relying on India for the COVID, but India problem by no, that we could not move ahead. It is the COVAX facility no relied on other vaccines.
Okay.
It is one of them Johnson & Johnson. No. I don't know AU for facility you set it up. By that plan, no, Ghana is supposed to get 17 million doses of Johnson & Johnson.
17 million?
Yes, 17 million.
Over what period?
From 2021 to 2022. Into over almost like 1 year period. Now, I don't know, a arrangement between AU, Africa Centers for Disease Disease Control, World Bank, and Exim Bank. Its member states no have been promised over 400 million doses. It's I don't know, your first batch no, and it's have 177,000 here abay. And hopefully in the next few weeks no, we'll get the next batch. I think that's about 500,000 to proceed. But because we're in a no, you have to be in check bebrisa. Into you say we fire your hotspot regions. Ghana no approach and say you use what they call population and geographic segmentation. It's mainly to get the at-risk population. For this exercise no, you use your geographic no, and your hotspot regions. Into your Accra and as a Greater Accra and Ashanti region. Now even this region no, your hotspot districts from
districts.
Yes. It Accra no, you narrow down to 7 of our hotspot districts. Let me say, I am also west. Any Kokrokoo are your hotspot, but who's the AstraZeneca can buy no? Omunya bebre.
Okay.
Inti for now no, they are not part of it. Inti Owama Kanye, Accra Metro, Ablekuma Central, Ga South, Temametro, Adenta, Okaiko North, and upon Catamaso. Into sad this is when and omoya part of this exercise. Exercise when starting from 16th. That's in there.
I end there.
But yeah, in Cassie and then national. We want to make sure say you use all this 177,000 doses.
Na and also no ome un 2 and 1.
There be Johnson. Let me say I don't currently any the only vaccine now. One shot.
You want to back
just unya bakwa you are vaccinated. There are others no over 2. Inti you starting no and there alcohol say be Friday we are there. We Kumasi so no omo ya Asukwa Kumasi Metro ofori komuni kwada so. Inti
Kumasi Asukwa ofori Chrome and a heifer. Kumasi kwada so na Kumasi Metro.
In total no yeah 11 districts. Starting from Kumasi almost starting on Friday no.
Okay.
But hopefully no it be by Friday maybe. It because be before that. But I mean can say be we say obi a wo AstraZeneca no. We know we be na there be.
Are they?
You see we a single dose vaccine. The idea is say wo ba ko you have achieved the
double dose effect.
Yes, you don't need to add because there it's like you are doing more than necessary. It can cause problem for us, and there's no evidence that somebody has combined Johnson with AstraZeneca. What is has been done and said people more AstraZeneca and Moderna, not more AstraZeneca and Pfizer. But Ghana no AstraZeneca you should like and like. Into AstraZeneca and AstraZeneca. I don't think say it will be right to go and take Johnson. Yes, single dose vaccine. I think say best Ghana for you now say vaccine we are not no. For be our own will be clear and I will work canning. I work once and for all.
Now more AstraZeneca back no dabe no mo de enkai neba.
Okay, we say evidence and they say what AstraZeneca or antibodies in you that can last for 6 months.
Okay.
It's now no share your Ghana there now. The worst case scenario September.
Okay.
Now I say as I speak no we have evidence that we are going to get over 500,000 doses of AstraZeneca. By 2 weeks time we'll get the first batch. That's a 249,600. Then it will proceed until hopefully no by September there. Now more first dose no, open your second dose. It's best say Ghana for you now say may I pray and say yeah, for Johnson and yet allowed to combine Johnson with AstraZeneca.
Yeah, no. Yes, baby the booster. No cray.
You see, about for no, push it that agenda. Say, we say normally vaccines no, the most on level of immunity, but with time they can win a cut down. Into they are thinking say, why don't you give a third one, which is the booster? But now WHO hasn't given that sanction. Say you should go for it. For that, the thing say. The immunity that you have from taking first and second shot no is enough to sustain you. But
immunity no is 6 months. After 6 months, what happens?
That's the first dose pair. And yes, sir. But what second dose now? You have the what we say that we are fully vaccinated for now.
But
the 6 months, over pair, and then you have neutralizing antibodies in you up to 6 months. But what double there? That you are said to have been fully immunized.
Johnson & Johnson, if you are seeing one crying, Kumasi started Friday. So far, side effects be no matter.
What's now? No, you should anti Bibia. What I like to be say, Ubia, or say, was a panier, Bibia, or no, and there be a covet to one, and I be a Hubeshi. But however, that no, Johnson said any particular side effect be. But I mean, I say all the vaccines are in Ghana. No, I think that they are safe and efficacious for now.
Safe and efficacious for now. Ain't you be real exercise here now? Nipa 177,000. Yawo mupanie. They'll be considered fully vaccinated.
Yes.
Fully.
Yes, for Johnson & Johnson.
For Johnson & Johnson. So obienya COVID, obi tested positive for COVID, obi tumi awo.
You see, they say we acute phase now. Say we are and we don't advise of the war. But say that you can still take it because it's like kind of you are adding onto it. But we are there, it can mess up the immune system. And we don't advise say obi or no about panier.
Obi or no, your advisor say about panier. Doc, 17 million dabena eba.
Okay, 17 million no say me kaya no. but me say just unique to Ghana, all the member states. It's Ghana, the first one is 177,000. The next batch, the next 3 or 4 weeks, we'll get almost like 400,000. It will in the graduate. I'm sure you'll get 1 million. Hopefully, no, by the somewhere to 2022, no, you get 17 million. It's 70 million now. Fancy your first 100,000. Now I got 16.9 million to get. It will we say now, we say Ghana. A target by COVAX now. COVAX was supposed to give us 12.4 million. It declared, this avast, then you're part of the original program. So it tells you, say, we have chance of getting even more than we plan to get. Because in this avast, a complement to COVAX. COVAX is global. And avast, a for African states.
Well, Yanni Dr. Franklin Esiedu Bekwin, Director of Public Health, Ghana Health Service, and Nutrition Komo, Yedi Kan Ebisa about COVID vaccines and nya yewo and Kumasi for starti fiade tremu Johnson and Johnson na titu amount for one kind no be starting ne nyamiadum yebehe ne bekono. Dog, if you to be na bema obi a otie Efa Johnson and Johnson, esa say one say ya swording papa. If you to true ben yama be pointers better papa say ye be hu.
Okay, the American say Johnson Johnson vaccine we no. If obi a omo vaccine bi ada.
Yes.
Inti se wa wo asota de kana message so we twen yanko ya da by 2-3 weeks time no. Ye be ya the second dose. Inti we for only people are only vaccinated da. Say we are I say be because acute phase of COVID young what panini bi. Say be obi a yare why she will fit high and message say for now so no when we say any particular side effect be and inti we are panini to who no maybe now also I mean that's all. It is any particular side effect, but we so only one dose. To what back you are assumed to be fully immunized for now. And that is the information now level for Johnson & Johnson. Ghana for the message said you by 2-3 weeks time. I'm sure we'll get the next phase of the J&J.
Next phase of Johnson & Johnson.
Yes.
For more people to be vaccinated.
Yes.
Now, baby, Abu Boy, Ubeka say districts, baby, Abu Boy, Accra Metro, Kumasi Metro, specifics. Hefa no monko.
Okay, vaccination sites, baby.
Okay.
80. Whether it may be 80 centers, baby. To call one mana. Baby, I saw one.
Ain't be a major hospitals, clinics, health centers. Where the more movie bisa questions in Pamucho. I hope say Dr. Sedu Bekwin no namusumu tie wa my specific places bia ebetimi akọ wasa.
Okay, but I say I come to say Mampobi hospital your Mampobi hospital, your Mampobi police station, your Adwa Boatima clinic, Kolebu police station, Toko police station, Kolegono Methodist, Toko Chumuna na mobile team, and I said you can take your Osa clinic, Osa polyclinic, PML hospital, Makola clinic, judiciary service clinic. Inti your flyers be a bit more idea of where they are, but most cases no. Maybe I'm tower fast be on war AstraZeneca no.
Yeah.
AS1 ma or one ma one.
Or one ever sign I want. Obi din Krebi Abraham says here say me misa or see or one idea La Paz community annex Kiseman. Na osre I didn't need professional typist and our data entry professionals. No my data entry no. Nurse or hon it taking about 10 minutes and so I nipa bako. Now it's delaying the process.
Okay, that's a feedback way. But normally in a team no your nurse in your data entry officer. I don't know why I went. Maybe normally no nurse in your one panel and your data person. Into your finance, I don't know how no data person anyhow.
Yeah, into your nurse, your data person. Okay. 81 more La Paz hona mo complaining no. Doc say a more data person obia I was say or yet data into no Kwesi Reynolds agona dobin me person me kan asem was one ding or say I've taken my first jab of AstraZeneca due to shortage I've not been able to take the second one. Can I take Johnson & Johnson? Don't. Kwesi, doctor says don't. Yakasa asemi ya. Doctor says don't.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, sermon. Say what wo ba kwa. Me pamocho. Man konko wobi. Men konko wobi. Yes, say Johnson & Johnson. And only you want to back up. So our AstraZeneca baako to say send nipa bebre awona konko gina ho say okwo Johnson & Johnson na okwa we betimi din sunso so bia brewa wa ujejireje ti besre doc inti by Friday no sini awie
ya go ya duma e because e be before that because Ghana system no very efficient say you have been finished before that.
I see. Right, let's see how it pans out. After Yanko Mabeg and Ebola outbreak. A diasem.
You that's it. If I say we can't even now we say we are interesting times for public health. Who say Mabeg no and Ebola no because they are similar, they are identical. Only how the group from filoviruses. Now it's difficult to know even what the difference between Marburg and Ebola. Now, what in that COVID, I say, about systems are better across the countries. One, any ability to detect the disease. It's Guinea, Obi, a health facility be.
Yeah.
Now I said, no, where she. If you don't want to send the see muja.
Wow.
And no year malaria test negative. Before that, no, we want to say, whoa. Treating him, but he died. And I'm far the sample. Until I'm far sample, no. At that time, we want to say a Marburg. They went ahead to confirm. Now, about 82%, no, say Marburg. But let me say, Marburg, no. And you're common in West Africa.
And you're common.
This is the first time you know Marburg in West Africa. It tends to be very common in East Africa and the whole but you're common. Wouldn't say 2014, 2015. That was also the first time you know Ebola. Ebola also was not common in West Africa. It's a this Marburg no. It will come from and say almost Ebola like Marburg. Because some kind of almost is a it's here as a service, no. You see, it's idea. I say it can in 2 ways. One, to alert the clinician, because we are doctor near. You see, you diagnose what is around you. It's the idea and say to get them to know say, Marburg aba. If you be bad over your fever, joint pains, whatever. Now say you need to be asked the history. Say he no fever for the past 2-3 weeks, and then you more suspicion say could it be Marburg? Not their collab. It will need to alert the system and say Ebola is Marburg has come. You shouldn't always be thinking about COVID. And the other issue say you say systems now let's activate to include Marburg. To call meetings or what they call epidemic management committee meetings.
Epidemic Management Committee meetings.
Normally chaired by the political heads of the region or the district.
Interregional Minister, yes. DC, MC.
Yes. It is say now Mukwa also discuss in addition to COVID Marburg. It is one thing. And also to make the average Ghanaian aware say Arabia by the Marburg. Now Marburg no normally no if any zoonotic. foot bats and monkeys and chimpanzees. It's only young people who has moon shoe and about one. Then it gets to man. Not now man to man. Until that's the way it spreads. It's from animal to man and then man to man. It's time here woman. I say how I need and what drink at home. Say and what fresh and what fresh need zeno and yada boy. And now we always announce what so we said I had more pan being. But what which is good in Ghana, so Ghana and being pa we say other countries no the we Ghana the but I think for now it's good say you cook and cook it well. Yes. And so who business obi a and why is here? Let's avoid contact because a sign from is so now one pan so I say mboja and I say fear and I fear. That's the way it spread from person to person. It is which will be a if you say a COVID now. Sorry, a in that case, no be fair upon the not only for now the fun. Man, yes, or fun because we saw fun. That's it. It should be called wow, which means any. But I'm going to say Malbec, no. The incubation period 2 to 21 days. It's similar to Ebola. Okay. We say COVID 2 to 14 days. What means is if so, or being you and an emoji now. You can develop the infection within 2 to 21 days.
There's actually 3 weeks.
Yes. For Guinea, the other day, as a nan, almost 1 person who year, and more case by 150. They are being monitored. Until for now, that's the situation. Until as a service, no. Kaigana for say Yarabia. Now, just a few days later, so now, Cote d'Ivoire so report to Ebola. Na I know you will be a or two kind.
Enti Malbec na ewo Guinea and a free Guinea.
No, Guinea.
Guinea.
Yes. And we say no Ebola no ewo Cote d'Ivoire. But depending fee we say the buy Guinea the buy. If you are not sure say whether the fee Guinea the buy but what happens say obayale go Cote d'Ivoire na test. It for now we can't be certain whether it came from Guinea or it was in but what you can say Ebola has been reported in Cote d'Ivoire. The Cote d'Ivoire so there somehow umunya case no Abidjan population about 4 million. It's a very urban place. So that's why very risky for us as a country. And now say ngitakum bebre or Ghana for ne Cote d'Ivoire for entem. It involve the DG ekasa no what we want to do is we want to make sure say volunteers no I work particularly western border no we will train them pass obi bia obi fi western border na ababia no yetumi hu say or yare bia na say oni yare bia na eposo for no so ebegu say obokoba bia na ebe check ba so obi a mfa yare mbae nti since now me ka say aside COVID no you because a threat of Ebola and Malbec in the country.
Now, near baby says, what should we look out for? Yanuma yin no, a dear near being where Ben say be away, a near Dr. Siribe Quinca say a Malbec no.
Okay. It's what say, Mamma say Malbec and Ebola no presentation about the same. It will start of a fever. It's about the Malbec fever and Ebola fever.
Yeah.
It's a fever. Now, if you are we all of it. Obuana ni yem kwa hwie obuana abasa bad at the end stage no and when a bleeding one no inti na fa na hemorrhagic fever inti butuma be say bia utie fi no na mboja wom o fi na mboja wom say they Guinea dey esi won say the sen na mboja wo inti that's the end stage of the disease but my man can say Malbec and Ebola no Malbec no any vaccine bia
okay
but Ebola has a vaccine and normally unya bia you treat by the symptoms and we give supportive care. That's what we do. The kind of for you, say, they say, no, when you see a man fancy, we be malaria, sir. Best when you see we try to call the nearest health facility. Now, you try a test. What is good, they say, done on your lab, we try a test. No, the Gucci, it me a test for other is Malbec and Ebola, you know.
Well, Dr. Franklin Esiedubekwe, Director of Public Health, Ghana Health Service, Ena Motenika, Anope, say Yanene Etchin Komona, or Cheche Nyamenini Subibre, na Titru, say, and 177,000 doses of Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Ye fear sia war on crime. Kumasi deɛ ɔmo start ɔmo deɛ Friday a etwa mu na nsɛm bi ɔdi tu dwa na sɛ ne edi kan no sɛ wawɔ AstraZeneca mepacho nkonko pre Johnson & Johnson ni bi nkonko wo bi Johnson & Johnson deɛ wɔn baako pɛ just once you wo wia yenim sɛ na kyerɛ sɛ you're fully vaccinated and right you asan deɛ tu dwa sɛ ebi ebebium ebi in the next 2 weeks ebi bebium yebon say by the end of the year no na itimi have vaccinated about 20 million and I by the end of the year near
I know I'll say target.
Okay.
But we know Johnson to be from 2021 to 2022.
To 2022. Okay. Na empacho me pese me di tuja me nua panyi Dr. B de assign atwimadwan ba so your friend Dr. Henry Bafo Bonnie Doc Machin yada se utie anopai or say it's important to let the public know that you can get COVID after vaccination, but the chance of death is practically 0%. You can pass on COVID after vaccination. So adhering to COVID protocols is supremely important, especially with this Delta variant. Dr. Henry Bafuboni say, yes, some fun to yetabo undero, but I see a mo undero di bin kahom. Say, ya wopani and yankai. Say, ya wopani and so in mum you bet me nya COVID, no. But say ube woodie, it's almost zero. Ebi a ho be shikakra ebi abanya symptoms kakra but so be is almost zero even though say nya reports say nipa ba ku mienu me fully vaccinated nya amebi ewu me sure say mo amoye ho adwuma mo be hum na so okwo pane ni po a won kra na betimi pass on COVID nti opache say COVID protocols no ye ni so ye ni hwe hu so ye papa pa Pius then I'll be edebaka ho
yo chairman general me dan say yendi asida na yedi bema ne dikan wotwedi ampon na firi ho a Ministry of Health any Ghana Health Service doctor any Dr. Patrick Mabuaji ne nkrofo chairman general me ni o ma yejuma time ona me deputy minister father robon ho me doctor you strong power sometimes as late as much by 2 o'clock crowd down na onyane say asema by say kokan wasem
but are you strong na your man is shedding dog shedding we the edume sanity onim Achelos
I'm classmate
Achelos from the abase weja Samuel Osain Bequin adani benkum so na almost say 4th of September mudi wechi akwa asokwa Inti Osemen Kancho say Mobile 87 extend our sympathies to him, and it's from Achelos on the passing of his father Samuel Osain Bequin. Inti dog, yes we are strong, so that's my shedding. Uni anum nyina. We are mobile ho. Eh mo hadwin. Yes ununya Maxwell. We are Franklin, Linda Yonia Ba and Jennifer eso edin ewaha. Yes yema mu nyina shedding. Nti we de nyame na mekai Achelos ni mobile 4 eno medi san konkon na brain yeah yes Pius to aso
enti no asida na de bema Dr. Ebekwan ne nkrofo and again I also associate with the sentiments expressed by Chairman General Emma Shedding pa emeni do anyina bekwa kojawo oye ni papa Chairman General me Canada Franklin Bekwan oye ni papa na Ghana Health Service so we share seno mudi o madwuma the structures COVID ba ye ni o ma ye enukra ka ho se na doctor kan ye no ye first African country ye to me enya COVAX facility no emfaso ni aebe avast de so abai so ye danyame ase ye mampanyin ni task force ni nyina a former deputy director general of the World Health Organization da no omuso abo adwuma o say yeda o mase papa we are inching towards and I say we are targeting by 20 million vaccinations but chairman general ade no ninya ye dimpa o vaccine no especially Adiane Saintia te say India. You know, say India has become like the hub of medicine. You can't endure pa. We are see baby aye to me yendro no bebre pa India. Unim so say COVID etia te say India memu, especially the Delta variant hadwini bebre. A lot of production had to be stepped back because nipa na obekwa adwuma akwa ye COVID vaccine ono ayare or die or isolation as or the hospital. Into one be here no emma acute shortage ebe wiase nyina. Chama, there are places that vaccine no say clinical trials no cry ye. Countries bi wo ho a nkrofo no bi wo ho a wo mo ye krado say wo mo di wo mo nkrofo no nkra nkwan bebo afore say clinical trial
anyo nkwa aha
chama nkwa nkwa
also nkwan bebo afore.
Oh, okay.
Ebi ana donation no.
Ane.
Nti kan be bisa say nkatin kwan na.
Oza me de me kana igbetwe. Na odi ati. Omunkwa the life.
Yes.
Human lives because open temse vaccine eye a ono no ondi kanye bi. Enti yenye sure mpo se ade no be ye adwuma no. Wasi ye krado se ye penkrofo a ye di omo be ye guinea pigs e di aso ahwa mumbra na mo be fa me nkrofo Peace FM enti me edu be bi na me tin nkrofo e kika vaccine asem a and then me na me danya me asipa because enya sika o the people went as far as to say human lives kurano ye de se o se mo de mumbe fa ye nkrofo ni bi na mumfa nye test no sa anye ya ye nim ne be firi mu aba. But say ye nkwan dia then line no ya huri abedi enim but Ghana ya nye ne saa enti no asida so na de be ma nyame enti be bia ye beti say ye see COVID vaccine no ebi wo hobia no na ye prese ye de ti be kwakọ round na yesu anye bi because ade no is in limited supply all over the world. Oman ya omu wo sika nkrampo no nye bi nto enu na ama out of the 20 million na ye pe no so far intia menya ne say ya wo over 1.5 a ye kan ko 2 million je say ko ye nim kaka
Doc, sanity because na mini say less than 1.5 million.
No, we have 1.5 on newspaper no more.
For now no we say ya wo 1.3 AstraZeneca.
Yeah.
And Sputnik ya wo almost less than 20,000.
1.3 AstraZeneca single dose.
Yes. It you person double single no year 800 and double no 400.
Okay.
I would say just a little about 500,000 people are fully vaccinated.
Okay.
AstraZeneca.
Okay. Yeah. Pass my to us.
And teacher man no me dem can dose no say e bi wo ha we born it twice now we are vaccinated.
Yeah.
But dose no me can baako 20 million na ye kan okra no 20 million doses. Entino enu so anka double a just na kwa say 10 million people would have been vaccinated with 20 million doses. Entino me and sa which means to say even the targets that we have set for ourselves no we are a little far behind because we per se by the end of the year ubenya 20 million na se bebia ye wo say yenya endru even 5 million na say 10 million krana na onim say adwuma wo yenim enti yen time penny for nechi na yen ebo mu chidom na yen encourage wo mu say be bibiara vaccine no wo no wo mu nkono mu fa kwan papa so na vaccine embra say o gina nchen na o twen say o bompa ye say asemunsi na mfa enka asemu dia ende ya asemfofo o ye ne sa people become usuro kra say uti say vaccine bi wo be bia usuro kra say we be take initiative sometimes calculated risks say ye be kwa kopi bi me de eno na asem kakra meka me bag ni Ebola dia abai
Mabeg
say me peka me dream car me dream car pa ye me bag entino Mabeg virus in Ebola. You see a bang. The good news is that so far there is not any recorded Mabeg case. And that's an Ebola case in Ghana.
Yeah.
But one penny for Namuka Mwasem say, you see, Unia Naboji Asia. Now, what's a sure good day? Ya tese Ebola no crowd a bang where ya bubu no here. Côte d'Ivoire. Bakune die Yes, Guinea. It is important and it's good, say. Ghana Health Service in banning na start say you prepare your home and one can say yen sa insure ego ya bodwe ano because you say obi de she ye be encourage say doc muntu aso na mo ye ne osemo ye bia public education no here papa beyond public education no so no near ye be here if in the most unfortunate event say enyame mpengu de but ye benya bi sa yare no ye mamu a the response wa ye de be man nyame adum covid ba ye initially na ye wo be 2 centers the whole of Ghana aye to be the test covid but abai no modern bo Ghana Health Service for juma o ma ye ntino ye ka say I'm sure that over 20, apart from, I'm talking about the public space, since private space, practitioners be almost testing for COVID. But even in the public space, no, we have increased capacity from about the 2 centers, testing centers, Nuguchi, KCC, are capable of testing for COVID those times, no, and then Abama, me sure say ekika 15 cra within the public space here. Omu etumi etesti gradually chairman. Ye ko yenimi we nyina no. It is in tandem with the vision of Agenda 111 na oni Honorable Kojo Mponkuma edi ehu enkomo no.
Yeah.
We have to build our health infrastructure. And no mampenyika say COVID Miss Remika mfaso ba ku bia ebia covid dia brand say amaye hu pefe the shortfalls and the limitations of our health system. Enti sabi enye say na University of Ghana Kosi Hospital na yaje say o ye na yase na Bank of Ghana omo ankasa kopo musika na omo sikra o say o ya penso na enti no ye na yase Bank of Ghana na maritime so aye baku enye 3 hospitals
na nya sa na mo amanyofo no motie
enye ye nyina ebinumu
sa na munya
enye ye nyina what nya ehia say sisi ano wo say aban na kasa ko pesca 111 no say to me nya mimi district esojamai ye twen 111 no district hospital na enye bi ye need district hospital wo me mpeso ano so let say aban aba na obeye nhihia ye ntai aban na che na nananmu ahimfu asase sem yesremu na modi aba minim say enye ndru hoye but me sure say ni nyina doctor ni me be ya adwene say hospital no wo ho a na yenya testing centers and yenya your friend is saying niamusi wo intentem ni ayesi wo Gan East no
Gan East
for the first time in your country's history it stands Ghana ye CDC attempt no say yankasa ye benya yen disease control center ye sa mo friend is saying and ye to me the manipa no disease am to me the amawo no communicable disease center no that becomes the nucleus around which we can develop a CDC policy and a CDC practice in this country. Yeah, and the doc, you be born mabasu. Na ya bon aban no so abaso. Na ye sre ye ntimamfo se.
Omanfo.
Ye mfre omanfo ye sre omanfo se ade no COVID no. Enko ye. Emi se referee kakra ya ba. Parties akese no ye san hyase abiom. Ye see pubs and beaches. Ye see ye close. Infonibi me hu no people are attempting to break the rule. Menu a wotie me ye wa mini wante na ye dis an hihye ne ba ye yende so for as long as there is life, parties and enjoyments and beaches no yare nyame ya dom na se yetumi ye herd immunity chese nipa dom ne nyina enya omo vaccine life will go back to normal. Ye be gi ye be ko beaches no but ene ye kona se asem si na se bi wo firi mu a aba ne wie ya ne sa enti enya otwen honhum kakra na yenum nsuo entwen ope na emrepa beba wo hwe dwumadin a doctor na pamfo eni aban ne yema mpanyimu eya enche emrepa beba na yentie ni ampanyifo no ka no mask no yenhye yehuru yensa social distancing no emfa nya dwuma na yesre media mejimidi se enche we nyina eno be brase kra chairman general kakra me woka efa 177,000 jobs ya Johnson & Johnson jobs ya ba yes rese wa ba kudada enko wo bi nka ho eni Ebola ni Marburg viruses ya te se eninam wiase ya aben no kakra me wo ekafa ho no me sure se mrepemu ye be eko agenda 111 no me de ho no de nka enyum bi a emi said daddy lumba ne boy 111666 that's my number anka minyaya anka sa nyum no ye be kono na wabo e dia mana na do dan kwakufo that's his number 111666 that is his number
yo na oka menim ni phone number doc empacho answer na ye be sorry so no obi beka modwuma moye no outlook so mo hwe ne ekoya at is saying, are we okay? Be ye as what it is saying a futu or ho, then especially with COVID and other things that may come up. Being in charge of our public health.
Yo, but that's it. I will say, sir, the outlook no, Gina, the parts of very, very important because I think say about 4 weeks ago. Kumasi na DG Kase. At that time, no, not your health system was not overwhelmed, but it will depend on how we react to the protocols. Now, I said, honorable Hadiji Kai, he said, the way Ghana for no, is you know, a problem, a worrisome.
As a friend,
it's becoming too much. I don't know what is the issue, but at first, no dashboard no. Dashboard no share cases no incident also, but now no cost. And I've been here for the past like 2 months. I think over 150 people have died. It tells you say you be not being bushim, but nipa be you. The man and Ben was na Diana you can't say. Washing of hands, wearing a mask. Now, yeah, now for the diago, I say trivialize it.
Yeah.
But I don't know can save your life. The other end no is to be on a ventilator, and may even die. It may say Ghana for you now say the whole outlook no is dependent on adhering to protocols. Wear the mask at all times, keeping the social distance. No, it may say immediately now no this threat of Ebola and Marburg, so the another dimension number. Still, our protocols now it fits because it's still talking about hand washing with soap and running water. Into whether it's Ebola, whether it's COVID, or whether it's Marburg, no. If you are washing your hands, yes, a children feel no be it is social distancing. So it applies for all, whether it's Marburg, whether it's Ebola or it's COVID. Still, it is same. It is people. You find it complicated. You find it simple. Simple ones no are very effective. They are cost effective than the complicated ones. I buy it. I say it be vaccines no, but say obi doctor akusu kind no. Even when you have vaccinated now, it doesn't mean say you don't get the infection.
Yeah.
And you can even spread the infection to somebody. Or don't there with me. It is still a mask on there. I bring a message Ghana for you and say yenche. Me mask soldier ni and the police ni me tata wasana wash a mask. Who said the fight against COVID no. It's for all of us to be sure that we are COVID free.
Dr. Franklin Esiedu Bekwen, Director of Public Health, Ghana Health Service, and the UTIA and the Wadaje, Ninuma Edoso. But you better not say when you're Wadaje. Doc, minimate you for Edasi, especially in Churchill demand about COVID-19, Johnson & Johnson job, AstraZeneca, Marburg, and Ebola. Pius, then I'll be a all.
Oh, Chairman General Medasi, kakra meka ahobrase mu ene se yekoye ne mu kakra Chairman General me se me si kena na ye pese yenkoduru se oman yakwa koduru ho ewia na meboa se meka se boshe na ye mampanyi na nadodan kwakufado ehye Ghana fo se odi yenim edi ye ko the promised land na Ghana sambe ye krabehwe ye duru ha wi na meboa de momu no kure mu ahobrase ne ye wo ho ne se saa Misrim na ye wo ananka enema bebre atose no ye nyandu Canaan de ba Misrim ye free ho ne nya ne se ye benya ne ye friend no hope any faith gidie mapareshem any areshemu ewo yen ekandefo yen panyimfo no emu na yata wo machi enano Bible kire yen se yeko otiti kakra baye ohaw kakra baye enna nkrofo bi sorry ti amose baby awusi wodi ko di yeko nie debi yempe ha eno mukodi nyame fufuro bi echi nyame fufuro bi eni babia ekwan a yenam so a yekoi se yendi ehihye na yedi amaye no eno anedi ye be promise land no enti obi gina baabi kan bibi se nyame fufuro bi wo baabi na yemfiri bako yichi na yenkosum nyame fufuro bi dia ndada enunu ene be ma Canaan na nka yenam kwanso kakra se ye kono yenkwa koduru Canaan ena wuhia yesuku ko asem aye adesuama awofo bebre nyame adum ye yefri yetreso ya loli kwasem nanu ukọ pokuase akwa masama akọ nsawam akọ kumasia ohawo awofa between John Time Memorial akwa koduru amasama ene sa ohawo na ewo ho no so no nkakra ye yefri ho ukọ mikrom sebe ya akosombo esojaman apegusu enumboso jekiti ubefa motorway traffic ebe chiwu ewo the end of the motorway no ene nyame adom sa ohaw no so ye yefri won kakra kaske pa bako ayewo eye health infrastructure nyame adom sisi ade abrewa yipuma ewo kwamu echina omampanyin ebeye amamre ni amanie na ya she juma se wotrede as part of the agenda to create 111 hospital projects ya bakosemu from last night na me kind history kakra say me who at the pointer since independence, in fact even before independence abrofofono ehwe yeso no at what material time na yet to me invest this much into the health sector infrastructure wise and so on me nya bibia sa enti chamanja me anka me nku ya nchina anka declare public holiday kura anka nya sem enya boni. This is a major milestone in the country's life. Say yabenya 111 hospitals. It's a major milestone. And then we are chairman, we can move a motion say uye minister uye DCU uye DC uye area mayenhwe wo district wa because you were district hospital. Uye minister uye area mayenhwe wo Ghana ha because you were enough hospitals over 111 hospitals. I just say adena jinsem a yebetumi a explaining why it was say obi every Ghana no nkoji ayarisa wo baby. So me there anka china cry declare public holiday cry anka me there enye boni cry
yen declare public holiday inti but obi se men kan cho say John Tai amasama kwan no enko ho traffic abaho no se munnimu a enka mboka kwaso ano na moja anya mo ye no kwan na mo se mo aye no se monya mo bodi tu mo ho no se mboka ko hwe ni here it is created terrible traffic until go back there and find how to resolve it and sana odi abetran studio ama alaji gusa be ka odi be dwendwa wanum esas if you have for bibrate sa area ho pushing from Pokwasi to Amasaman so onim traffic ababi pie wo ho a enka monfa ekwan no monfa entumu ho nti ayabotre
Chairman rush hour there no media no there rush hour interchange ni there infaso a dey abre no obi agi atomo say
yen kan say infaso ni so
no traffic
appear traffic na ko gu akire ama say no traversing that route is terrible nti pacho kobisa na yen kan chero why kwan de o magi ato am say dam interchange edam Nemum traffic.
Peace FM.
But what's we there? What? Yes, so through the head, we see for man now them. You know, motion ye.
Chamajana yate.
Yate.
Ye bedi when you man name interchange ni there. No fast one there. Echine bia ne ho. Before the now can so ye be share na ye de ho adwuma ye da na ase.
Yes, so yeah, that's it. Dr. Franklin is here Dubai Queen. Doctor that's biomo. Ye nim say adwuma does by ye fra atabra.
You better
Tabra, yeah, that's it. Pious Enam Haji there ufu aboji. Yeah, that's it of hey. Aboji ni interchange aboji. Yeah, that's it. Now Dr. Frank Ankobia, or yeah, President of Ghana Medical Association, and with a happy birthday to you, Dr. Frank Ankobia. It's from Madam Evelyn Ewan Cry or Sinyankopon and to insurance you in Gua Brabum Bibre. Papa, and then Mention Hello FM4 Samson Kwame Nyamiche ni ebusuafo ye chiamo anope Abu TV3 one we ebusuafo so ye chiamo ewum se mudi yaw but yamam shedding. Peace 104.3
Peace FM. FM.
And shouting out and sending birthday wishes to you, Angela Brown. Happy 15th birthday to you, Angela Brown of Soul Clinic International School. Have a great day, many more years. Love and best wishes and God's blessings is from your parents, your family, your siblings. Sending you love. Happy birthday, Angela. Yeah, man. And send the song to my sister, Mrs. Anna Etria. A.K. Mami Anna, I know you love the song. Brown eyes. Am I so fine? No, not one, no, not one. She's got the cutest little smile. It's also your birthday, Clive Johnny of the University of Ghana, Legon. Enjoy your birthday, Clive Johnny. Birthday wishes Constance Adomatechi, Head of Public Affairs, Registrar General's Department. Have a great day, Constance Adomatechi. Happy birthday to you. Bidibim, bidibim, bidibim. And it says a very good morning to all members of 2020 Washing Bay. 2020 Washing Bay and Catfish Joint in East Legon. A very good morning to all of you. Bim, 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 bim. Yeah, man. Shouting out to you, Edna. Good morning. Long time no see. Wishing you beautifully, Edna. We've here dinner Friday. Out of the studio this morning, making way for Kofi Kumbilson, who's next on your radio.